back, takes the bronze medal. All right, next up on the course should be the boys junior 8s, and it looks like they are making their way into the...
So Charlie Butt Trophy was named in honor of Charlie Butt, who was involved with rowing in the DC area for more than 40 years. He learned to row at MIT and was a bow for three years in the JV lightweight.
Yes, and as looks like they're just now starting to get on a stake boat, we have the celebration of the of our 4 here.
That's mainland?
That is going to be the girls junior 4, the winner, I believe, of the Elizabeth Plate on our screens. Congratulations to Mainland for winning this event. Charlie Butt actually rode at Potomac as well, if I am not mistaken. They celebrate Charlie Butt. There's the Charlie Butt Head of the Scullers, which is a race named after him, a head race.
Yeah.
That I've participated in a couple years while at Potomac. So I love to see his effects all across the country.
Yeah. So it was an initial event in 1951, won by Lower Merion. And it became an award and was won in 1973 by Holy Spirit. So the prep has won this the past 2 years.
Oh, so we'll see. We'll see what they'll be able to see if they can do it again. I mean, they are a favorite in this race. But again, anything can happen. Conditions are changing. I mean, it could be anyone's game, especially on the stake boats. Everybody starts even, right?
Right.
So.
All right, so it looks like they're just waiting to load lane number 1.
Yep. And I'm trying to see now. I'm trying to see what kind of, this is like some type of head cross. I'm unable to see the flags here, but I'm curious. Obviously, they're sitting up top there. And you got 23 miles per hour gusts. I can only imagine the difficulties of the stake boat holders in trying to help hold that point down the course.
I mean, it looks like 4 and 6 are sideways. Oh no.
Yeah, there's like an angle. Well, the stake boats are, but the boats itself.
Right. No.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. The stake boats.
Yep. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Got to get the angles. Got to get the angles right.
So this is due to start at 2:14. We're still on time. All right.
And they're off in the boys junior 8, competing for the Charlie Butt Trophy. Once again, line up here from right to left: Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Walter Johnson, St. Joe's Prep, Chaminade, Langley, and Unionville. Looks like a clean start for all 6 boats. St. Joe's Prep just starting to get that early edge here out of lane 3.
That looks to be a starboard stroked boat.
Under Strawberry Mansion Bridge, we'll see who can emerge from the shadows first. It will be St. Joe's Prep. Looked like lane 1 there, BCC next out, followed by Walter Johnson, then Chaminade, and it looks like Unionville out there in lane 6, currently putting up a nice fight early on in this one. as you can see there, it's going to be St. Joe's Prep starting to lead the way here through the first 250.
Absolutely, and then right now in our silver medal position, I would probably say, I mean, that is actually kind of close to tell here. I mean, we have in our lane 6, we have Unionville, and lane 1 and 2. We have Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Walter Johnson. Looks like they are going to be battling for that second place position. And then on that that starboard side of the St. Joe's Prep boat, that is going to be Chaminade. So those are going to be your 4 boats head-to-head for that silver medal position.
Yeah, I do think Unionville right now is in the silver spot. A lot can happen. We see them approach this 500-meter mark. And you can see there the 500-meter line, St. Joe's Prep first out by a length. And then the race for second, 3 boats across, Walter Johnson, Chaminade, and Unionville. Then further back were Bethesda, Chevy Chase, and Langley. But right now starting to look as though Chaminade making their push up into second out of lane 4.
Yeah, we do. There we go. We have, again, St. Joe's leading the way here. But I love to see like the lane 6 grit right now. I mean, they're still in the mix. As you said, Joey, I do believe that that Chaminade is coming up and trying to get in that second place position. But we also see on the other side, Walter Johnson has also shifted, and it looks like they may even have taken advantage of being in that silver place position.
Yeah, we'll see. It's tough to tell, obviously, from this angle that the drone's moving around a little bit as we take a look at the boys freshman quad from Malvern Prep, receiving their gold medals and the Jack and Nancy Seitz trophy.
Yep, my former teammate, James Kanopka, jeez, my tongue twister here, crowning the champions of Malvern Prep here at the Stotesbury Cup Regatta.
Halfway through the boys junior 8 now, St. Joe's Prep well out into the lead, and again, that second place race still really too close to call right now between Walter Johnson, Chaminade, and Unionville. All 3 of those boats really hanging tough. Maybe, in fact, call it 4th place for Walter Johnson at the moment, as Chaminade and Unionville appear to be out. But again, St. Joe's Prep's just trying to open up the water here on Chaminade. I can't tell exactly the difference between Chaminade and Unionville at the moment. I do think Chaminade's up on lane 2, Walter Johnson, though, by about half a length here. St. Joe's Prep now starting to open up a little bit of open water here.
So Unionville has a very famous alumni, Justin Best.
Oh, Justin, yes. It's my guy.
And under the wire here goes our lead boat. 400 meters left to go. You can see now Chaminade is out in front of that Unionville boat. That side angle that we saw kind of gave you that idea of what the advantage is. It's only about 2 seats though. So Unionville, who sits in strong bronze position out in front of Walter Johnson, with not as much work needed to do, but into that lane 6 spot. We'll see what happens here.
This Lawrenceville crew, man, Unionville, I'm sitting there looking at them. I mean, they have momentum on their side, and I think they are now contesting that silver place position right now. I would not count them out yet being in that position. I mean, they have picked up the pace quite a bit.
Yeah, you see that rate just went through the roof right there.
Yep, exactly.
You're right, they are in second at the moment.
Yep. So again, another lane 6 dark horse shining their light on us, blessing us with their presence, their heat, their energy as they are coming out the island. We'll see if they'll be able to hold on and press away. But another lane 6 podium finish is in the making.
All right, exiting the island here. St. Joe's Prep still out in front, and that race for the medal stand waging here. Let's see if Walter Johnson has anything left in the tank to get back onto the sand. 100 meters left to go for St. Joe's Prep. Again, the Charlie Butt Trophy on the line. Just 10 strokes left here for the Hawks. And you see a nice shot of them there on your screen as they put the finishing touches on it. And we'll keep an eye on silver. What's going to happen in this silver medal race? Looks like Chaminade made a nice late push as well. St. Joe's Prep crosses first.
I think
and as they come to the line, it is Unionville.
There we go, out of lane 6, and then third place is going to be lane 4, Chaminade. Unionville still going. They're like, are we done yet? And they're still rowing. I love it. They're racing to the bridge. What a move by Unionville. Way to walk up out of lane 6 to secure that silver place finish there. Never count out lane 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Looked like Langley finishing in 5th out in front of Bethesda Chevy Chase.